Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Ade here again. If you're a new subscriber, you're very welcome. I'm so happy to have you here today. And if you're an existing subscriber, you're very welcome as well. Thank you so much for always coming to watch my videos. I honestly really do appreciate you. If you're considering subscribing, please definitely hit that subscribe buttons and don't forget to also click the notification bell so that you'll be amongst the first people to know whenever I post a new video. Okay, so in today's video, I'm sure you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be sharing my motherhood mistakes, my first time motherhood mistakes, and this is just directed mostly to new moms and moms to be, and also please moms that the ones that already experienced, please do not run away. Okay, please don't forget to watch this video and also drop your own experience so that new moms and first time moms can learn from all of our experience. Okay, that is what we are all about today in this video. Okay, so if this is something you're interested in, please definitely keep on watching. First motherhood mistake is overbuying. See, I want to believe that 80% of new moms make this mistake. I'm not here alone. Okay, I believe that a lot of new moms overbuy. Now, you would what if I told you that I bought 3 different strollers? I'm going to tell you the story. Okay, now as a new mom, as a first time mom, then I was trying to save money in every way because baby items are so expensive. Oh my goodness, like they are so expensive. Anyway, so I found this stroller on eBay and I'm like, oh, I got a very good, when I mean a very good deal, I mean a very good deal, and it was less than £100. I'm like, oh my goodness, like this is so cool. Like I actually showed an experienced mom and she was like, oh, this brand, she's not sure. Hell, Jesus, she's not so sure. That's it. She's not so. I now wow. Anyway, you get what I mean. So she said this brand, I don't know about it. I'm like, well, look, see, me, I don't have money to go and be buying expensive stroller. This is what I'm going to buy. And guess what? I regretted it. I went ahead to buy this stroller. At the end of the day, in fact, the first time I used that stroller, one of the tire come out, like it's removed completely, and I was confused. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is the first time I'm using this stroller and it's just messing up. And don't forget that I said, I don't know if I've already mentioned it, I got it from eBay and I couldn't return it because I bought it. So I bought it like way before I had my baby, and I couldn't return it, and it was just a whole mess. So I had to buy a new one. So I bought another new one that was also less than £100. So I bought this new one and it was good, it was okay. Yeah, I loved it. However, the tires were not so big, so I was thinking in my head like, I think I have to buy another one. Bear in mind that that's the second stroller, right? So at the end of the day, I had to buy a new one. Now this new one I bought is what I'm still using, or I'm currently using for my son. I'm going to put a picture somewhere here. I bought it for a little bit above £100. So you can see, help me calculate how much I've spent so far. At the end of the day, I ended up spending over £300. So if I had closed my eyes and just bought that, bought that really nice, maybe somewhere around £200 or £300, I might not have spent as much as I did at the end of the day. So yes, overbuying. As a matter of fact, some of the baby items that I bought for my son, a lot of them I've already given them out. Some because I don't think I would want to use it for my next baby, and some because I just don't have space in my house. Let it just go. When that time comes, God will provide and we will get new things. Okay, so yes, overbuying is one mistake I made as a new mom. So if you're a new mom out there, make sure that whatever you're buying has a multiple functional use. So for example, you can get an item that is like a rocker that can rock your baby. At the same time, you can use it as a high chair. At the same time, you can use it as a Moses basket. At the same time, you can use it as a bedside crib. Yes, I'm sure and confident that you can get items like that. So so if you're in the UK, check on online for baby, check George after George, check Argos. Definitely Argos is where I got my recent stroller, that my current stroller that I'm using right now. So check all of this, check Precious Little Ones, check all of these online stores. They've got like amazing deals, especially online for baby, if you don't already know. Okay, anyway, moving on. My second motherhood mistake is, or was, which one now? I think it was. Hey, English language. See, English is not my mother tongue, okay? Anyway, so my second motherhood mistake is not starting solids early. Now, don't get me wrong. I actually started my son on solids when he was about 5.5 months, before it definitely before it turned 6 months. And this was because it was all breast milk, not formula, and I was just getting tired. I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't do this, I can't keep on going. So when it was about 5.5 months, or about just shortly after I clocked 5 months, I introduced solid to him. However, I wasn't persistent, and I think that is what has affected his eating pattern now. So if by the grace of God, when I'm a new mom again, I am going to do a lot better. I'm going to be a lot more persistent. I'm going to be a lot more intentional. Sometimes we new moms, we feel like, oh, let me give my baby what he wants. I don't want him to cry. Okay, he doesn't want this solid, let me just give him what he wants. But no, that doesn't always work. At the end of the day, it comes to bite you in the yansh, okay, like it's biting me right now. So yes, I wasn't persistent enough, and I feel like I did not start solid very early. And another thing I want to say is that when giving babies fruits and all of those things, it's also good to start early. Things like broccoli, things like cucumber, things like carrot sticks. When we give children all of these things early, it helps. Children, when they are little, they hardly can differentiate between sweet things and not so sweet, and things that are just bland. So I feel like if we start giving babies early things like this, their taste bud will master them, and they won't really be able to reject all of. So right now, if I give my son broccoli, I'm just doing myself, because he's not gonna eat it. But I feel like if I started early, it's going to be fine, and it's going to be fine with eating stuff like another that. Motherhood mistake that I made was being too soft. Oh my goodness, with my son, I was so soft. Like, I allowed him to control me. I was speaking with one of my friends recently, one of my big sisters. She was saying that always tell yourself that you are the boss. So I allowed him to be my own boss. Like, I allowed him to dictate a lot of things to me. And I'm going to give you an instance. Right now, he's currently not sleeping on his own yet, and it's almost 2. I believe that at this age, even if we are still sleeping in the same room, or even if you're still sleeping in the same room with your toddler, he should be able to sleep on his own. But my son is not like that. If he doesn't hug you, if he doesn't lie on top of you, if he doesn't cuddle, he won't be able to sleep. But I felt like I wasn't, like I said earlier, I wasn't very, very intentional about that aspect. I felt like I could have done better. I felt like I could have been more persistent. Someone actually told me that the way she got her children to sleep was she just put her in the cot, and of course the baby will cry, and then she allowed him cry, and she was naughty. I mean, I don't even up till now, I don't think that I can take that. And I think that's why I'm saying that I'm too, or I was too soft. I don't think I would want to leave my son in his crib and leave him crying, and let him fall asleep on his own. I don't know, new moms, experienced moms out there, how did you get your children, or how did you get your toddlers to start sleeping on their own? Please give me tips in the comment section. This mama is trying everything she can, okay? But I don't know, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I don't think like leaving them on their own to cry and cry themselves to sleep is the solution to helping them sleep on their own. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section how you did it, okay? So yeah, so like I said, I was too soft. Now, the fourth motherhood mistake that I made was to discipline out of anger. So, these toddlers, they can drive you nuts with everything. And like I said earlier, I was discussing with one of my friends, one of my big sisters, and she was like, oh, your son will soon be 2, that, people call it terrible too, but we call it terrific too, because we believe that that milestone is going to be terrific and not terrible. Okay, I just try to relate that with everything going on right now. Like my son, he's got a mind of his own. If he doesn't want something, it's not gonna take it, and toddlers, they do a lot of things that annoy you, and you just discipline them out of anger. It is something that I'm actually praying about. It's something that I'm trying to caution myself not to do, because if you discipline your child out of anger, is I don't think that's really right, and I don't think the child will understand why you're disciplining them when you're angry. I feel like if you discipline them when you're not so angry, they get it. Otherwise, they just think that you are just disciplining them for the sake of it. I don't know if I'm making sense. Anyway, my fifth and last motherhood mistake was I didn't take enough care of myself. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to start from even the stage of during my pregnancy. So when I was pregnant, I didn't have any skincare routine. Of course, when you're going along, your face starts to change. Of course, and the glow comes, and then the glow goes. I didn't take care of myself. I had stretch mark. I did not even bother to invest in all this what's it called now, stretch mark, tummy butter, all of those things. I did not even bother. All my mind was like, just bring my baby. I'm just tired. Like, I did not make any effort. I wasn't intentional about taking care of myself even while pregnant. I think I remember only one time when I got my a vitamin C serum just to apply on my face when the glow went, to help to bring back the glow. I think it was just that one time. After that time, I never made any efforts. And I think you will realize that it is one of the reasons why I take my skincare routine very, very seriously. I feel like as a mom, you should never be caught unfresh. Yes, never, ever, ever be caught unfresh. You will see some moms, they will dress for their babies will look so absolutely beautiful, but when you look at them, you'll be like, Auntie, what is going on here? What is going on right here? See, I believe that you should take as much care as yourself as you take care of your family, because if you're not investing in yourself in terms of taking care of yourself, taking your self-care practices very, very seriously, your family is not going to be able to get the best out of you. So yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I am so keen and I'm so intentional about my skincare routine. Recently I did my winter skincare routine. I think that video should be up before this one, I believe. No, actually, you will see it. I don't know. Anyway, when you see it, okay? So yes, that is why I am so intentional, so intentional about taking care of myself, about taking care of my body, and another thing that I did, oh my goodness, anytime I see any cute outfit, oh my goodness, I'll buy for my son, I'll buy for my husband, but I forget to buy for one person, myself. So I've just been so intentional about taking care of myself, taking care of the way I look and the way I appear. Yes, so those are all my motherhood mistakes as a first-time mom. Please, like I said, experienced mom, let us know what your motherhood mistakes were in the comment section. Let new moms and moms to be, let them learn from all of us. And it just popped in my mind right now, if you're a TTC mom, if you're a mom to be and you're watching this video and you're like, oh, I wish I could experience this, I am so confident in my heart that you are going to be sharing your testimony soon, and you are going to be carrying your bundle of joy very, very soon by the special grace of God. I really do hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you've enjoyed it, please definitely give it a big thumbs up. Also, do not forget to follow me on my social media handles at Adeoye_Agwegwe on Twitter and on Instagram. Especially on Instagram, I drop juicy stuffs every now and then, okay? And you don't want to miss it. Yes, yeah, that's the end of this video. Like I always say, continue to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay in God. God bless you, and God loves you so much, and I also love you. Mwah. Bye.